Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. In this video I'm gonna be talking about preparing for Mists of Pandaria. How are you preparing? How am I preparing? Should we prepare for Mists of Pandaria? Is it even worth it? Are you even that big of an addict that you need to prepare for it? Well, I am. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing to prepare, or that I am planning to do. I'm not doing everything at the moment, but I'm starting to. I am planning to do many things to prepare for Mists of Pandaria, to be up to date, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. First, get your best gear that you can get solo. And what I mean by solo is by being able to queuing up by yourself, to heroics, to raid finder, to random battlegrounds. That gear, the justice gear, not the justice is kind of shitty, but the valor gear and the honor gear, as much of the honor gear as you can get. And now you can get conquest gear from battlegrounds too. So the best gear that you can get solo. Don't worry if it's your alt. Don't worry about the highest raid gear and the biggest arena gear, the best arena gear that you can get. Just worry about the honor gear is enough, because you're gonna be changing your gear anyway about in the second zone of the Mists of Pandaria when it comes out. Okay, so yeah, if you have an alt that you're really hardcore about it, you probably already have all the high-end gear. You don't need to do this. But let's get into the next bullet, which is finish up and finish leveling characters. And what I mean by leveling characters is those characters that you were really serious about them, that you really wanted to play them at level 85, but something came up, either something in real life, a new patch, a new season, the beta came out, whatever it was, that you could not keep leveling them. For example, my priest, I was leveling my priest, it's level 82 at the moment, and the beta came out, so I wanted to try out the beta. I wanted to check out the beta and all the stuff and all the changes, because I'm in love with the new talent system. So I wanted to check it out as soon as I could and see how everything played. So I stopped leveling my priest, left her at level 82, and now it's time to finish her up and get her to 85. Next is catch up on professions on all your level 85 tunes, primary and secondary. They're both very important. And why? You say, why the hell would I wanna do professions? Why do they matter so much? They're just to make gold. Not necessarily just to make gold. Let me tell you, when expansion comes out, you wanna have, no, let's put it this way. When expansion comes out, everything starts from zero. Everyone is at the same level. There is no people with high-end gear and people with low-end gear. Everything is in greens and in blues, and it doesn't matter. So what you need to do is get those crafted, get those purples as soon as you can, so you can get something more than what you have been doing. If you're a player like me, I love playing alts. I love playing many classes. I don't just wanna play one alt. Oh, not one out, one character, and getting like the highest raid and gear or the highest arena gear. I would love that, but I'd rather play many characters, especially because I have extreme ADHD, so I get bored if I play a character too much. 1 week of farming honor gets me so bored I never want to play the character again, even though I always end up playing it a month later. Okay, so get your crafters. You need to get your crafters. For me, professions are so much more important than that. Why? Because I try to not touch the auction house for anything. Not for enchants, not for gems, not for anything unless I'm selling them. I wanna get all the crafted by myself. I wanna get the crafted myself. I wanna make it myself, and I wanna get all my enchants and all my gems and everything that I need for my characters by myself from my own tunes. I have 6 level 85s and soon to have a 7th one. So I have all the professions that I need for all my characters to get all the things that they need to get. So that's very important. Actually, I'm working on secondary professions right now, because to me they seem worthless before, but I've been seeing a lot of videos about making gold, getting things that were so hard to get for for your primary professions that you can so easily get to be like fishing, something that seems so stupid to me. So I'm working really hard on my secondary profession, and they're really boring, and it's really boring to fish, but good things come out of it. Next is save up as much gold as you can. Doesn't matter how you make gold or how much you make gold a day, just save up as much as you can. Don't be buying stuff right now unless it's writing skill. I will get to that in a second. Save up as much gold as you can, because if you can't make your own crafted, when you get to 90, you have to buy them. You have to buy those crafted if you care that much. If you want to do more than you already do. If you were a heroic dungeoneer, you want to be a raider now. You want to be a normal raider, or if you were a raid finder. Now you don't want to be stuck on raid finder again. You want to find a guild. You want to find a good guild that will take you and you're gonna be able to improve yourself and be able to start doing normal raids, and maybe you're gonna go up to heroic raids with them too. Who knows? But in the beginning of expansion, achievements don't matter. They don't care. These guilds just want you to have gear so they can progress faster. So it's a perfect time. You need to have those purples as fast as you can. Next, what do we have next? Let's see my notes right here. Oh yes. Get your maximum riding on all your tunes, on all your level 85 tunes. Why? Because again, you don't want to be wasting any gold at level 90. You want to be using your gold for things that are important at level 90. You're not gonna be... Right now you can get all the riding that you can get, all the riding skill up to the maximum amount, and the only new thing I think there is gonna be is flying in Pandaria. And I don't think that's gonna be expensive, and if it is, it's stupid that it's gonna be expensive. It shouldn't be expensive. It should be like 400 gold, like flying in Cataclysm. Woo. Yeah, it should be like 400 to 600 gold, nothing else than that. Get all your riding right now. It's very important that you don't use that gold when Mists of Pandaria comes out. Next is farm. For what? Farm from achievements, transmog gear, mounts, and pets that will not be available anymore, or that people are doing a lot right now. Why? Because in the first 2 patches of expansion, people are not worrying about that. Really little amounts of people are worrying about that. Everyone, they just see new shiny stuff. Hey, there is so much new stuff. They don't want to go back to the old stuff that they were just playing to farm stuff. Farm right now, especially Cataclysm stuff, because later, when the expansion comes out, no one's gonna give a fuck about Cataclysm. Everyone is gonna want the new stuff, all the new mounts and the new stuff. So if you want something right now, regardless if it's transmog gear, mounts, pets, whatever it is, find a group right now. It's gonna be so much easier, and you don't wanna waste your time farming stuff in the first 2 patches, because you wanna keep your gear at the best that you can. And the next is, if you have access to the beta right now, run the starting zone over and over and over and over and over and over with many characters. If you get full of characters, just create more characters in another server and continue. You have to memorize. You have to know exactly where you're going, what you're doing, like by nature. In the beginning, the Jade Forest. I know there is gonna be another starting zone. I hope they open it in beta. I'm gonna start doing that zone. I pretty much have down the Jade Forest. The first half of the Jade Forest I have it down. Right before you start to interact with the actual Pandarians, that's where I'm working on a little bit better, because it has changed a little bit. But the first half of Jade Forest I have it down. I know exactly where to go, what to do. I know everything. I know what to skip. I know where to eat. That's very important. If you're gonna be like me and you're gonna stay up for like 36 hours without like eating and drinking and going to the bathroom, trying to get to level 90 as fast as you can, you're gonna have to know when are you gonna be able to drink, when is there gonna be an unskippable scene that you're gonna be able to go to the bathroom and pee, or grab your gigantic sandwich that you're gonna have right in front of you and take a couple bites out of it. That is very important, that you know what you're doing, where you're going, if you care that much about this. And the next is a very important one. very important one, is research or figure out your class. Your class is gonna change. Every class is changing a little bit or a lot of it. Doesn't matter. They're changing somehow. Research, or if you have access to the beta, get into the beta, check out the changes, check out the new stuff, check out what they took out, what they changed the names, what they changed the items, not the items, the icons, all that kind of stuff, so you're not lost when it comes out. But typically, they release the patch. They're gonna release 5.0, and then they're gonna release the date for when the expansion is gonna come out or gonna come live. That period of time, you can use it to research and figure out your classes changes and all that stuff. It's a really good time to do it, but it's a very limited time to do it as well. So if you think, if you're a slow learner or something like that, check out your class right now. If you don't have access to the beta, watch videos. It doesn't have to be mine. Just watch videos. And last but not least, use your money now. Faction change, race changes, mounts, pets, and stuff like that. New stuff is gonna come out with Mists of Pandaria. Use your money now for the stuff that you can buy now, that you can change now. Your race changes, your faction changes, whatever you want to do. Your realm changes, your guild transfer, name changes, stuff right now. Because there's gonna be more active people when the expansion comes out, so you're not gonna be able to get names sometimes, and it's gonna be slow. Like the queue times for server changes are gonna be slow. All that kind of stuff is gonna be slow too. Especially race changes, because a lot of people are gonna change to pandas. Being me one of them, I'm gonna change my hunter into a Pandaren, into a male Pandaren. I was actually having doubts about it when I started playing beta, because to me they were too serious. They looked too serious to me, and I wanted them to be more goofy, like a goofy class, kind of like the goblins, but the goblins are kind of cocky too. I want them to be like a goofy class that were like that were not cocky. I forgot the word for not cocky. So for me, they were really serious. I really like straight up, not straight up, but really serious people, and I didn't want that. I wanted them to be goofy. So just this morning, I saw the dance for the male and the female Pandaren. They're both so awesome. I love them. So I'm gonna be changing for sure my hunter into a male Pandaren. I'm gonna be dancing that, and I'm gonna show you guys a video if I was on a show. Not right now, when I can actually change my hunter into a Pandaren. Well, that's it for now. Don't forget to like me on Facebook. I have like 4 likes on Facebook. Please guys, someone show me some love. And Twitter is good. Twitter is awesome. Okay, yeah, if you want to hear my music, I leave a link below. I'm really new. I'm making music, but some people like it, some people don't like it. I'll like some more feedback on that too. And thanks for watching. Until the next time, good hunting.